Well, hi YouTubers, this is Bob. It's so good to be back with you guys. Well, we are going to continue our mystical Zodiac series. And today, before we get into our sign, I thought I would just show you here my Zodiac wheel chart. And if you look here behind me, you can see this. And let's see if I can adjust the camera. It's a giant wheel, and this is a traditional symbol of the Zodiac. And around the edge of the wheel here, there are the various signs, and then there are various symbols as well on the inner parts here as well, and the sun in the center. Now, what's interesting about this is when we talk about zodiac signs, we are talking about the sun signs, okay? Because everybody's astrological sign when they're born is determined by when the sun enters in the wheel, your chart. So, for example, today's sign we're going to talk about is Libra. So, when the sun on the chart, on the wheel, enters the time of Libra, people born during that time are Libras. The sign dates for Libra run from around September 23rd to October 22nd. And as you can see here up on our wheel, the sign for the Libra is the scale. And it's interesting that they have the scale as the sign for Libra, because Libras have a very strong interest in balance. Many people who study astrology love symbols of stars and suns and moons, and I'm no exception to that. As you can see here, there are a lot of solar and lunar symbols here in my wheel. And in fact, I thought I'd show you guys one of my favorite little pendants I wear. This is my little gold sun pendant, and I wear that as well because I love to study the astrological signs. So I wear this pendant, and I just have a lot of fun with it. According to my great old book, this is an old magic book from the 1930s called The Great Book of Magical Art. It says here in the section on jewels that the traditional stones for Libra, for birthstones, are, let's see here, it looks like it's sapphire and also opal. So if you're a sign of Libra, you can have sapphire or opal as your birthstones, which I think is kind of nice. Now, our special person being featured this week is my subscriber, Kay Garcia, and her actual name is Kim. Kim, it's so good that you're here, and thanks for asking me to include you in my Libra series. Now, you know, Kim, one of the things that I can tell you about being a Libra is, like up here on the chart, you see the symbol for the Libra is the scales. Actually, let's see if I can bring the camera up here. The top here, the symbol is the scale. That means all things in balance. And, you know, Kim, one of the things that I think is the best about Libras is that they are very much into harmony. You know, a Libra, unfortunately, probably one of the negative sides of the trait is that they're so interested in peace that sometimes they sacrifice their own feelings and their own commitment to a cause in order to achieve peace. So that's something that you may be struggling with at times in your life. But, you know, the Libras, you know, I'm an Aquarian, and we just get on great with Libras. They make the best of friends, Aquarians and Libras, because both signs tend to have a broad-mindedness, which makes them very compatible in friendships, okay? Now, you know, one of the other things, Kim, that's very interesting, and I bet you can tell me as a Libra, is that you love beautiful things. Many Libras are attracted to art, and their homes are oftentimes very much reflections of their passions. A lot of Libras are collectors, particularly in the artistic area, and they like their home to be a place where they can display their collections, and they have a very exotic and elaborate taste. In fact, some Libras struggle with almost an obsession with material things. Now, Kim, I don't pick up that you're an obsessive materialist, but I'm speaking in terms of the sign overall. But it is a struggle for some Libras because it's like they're so drawn by the eye and all the beauty. It's like more, more, I have to have more. And so that's a struggle for some Libras. But you know, the best thing about Libras is they are also very much known for, as I said, their broad-mindedness, which allows them to, to see beyond the current moment. They tend to be very liberal in their outlooks, and they give a lot of breadth. So if you're ever finding yourself in an argument with a Libra, it's interesting because a lot of times you'll find the Libra ending up agreeing with you in the middle of the argument. In one way, that's kind of good because it quells the hostilities. And Libras are also known as great peacemakers because of that trait. But anyways, I love Libras. You know, there's really no sign that I don't like because every sign is fascinating and unique. You know, as we talked about before, each sign has its ruling planet, and that's the planet that influences many people under that sign. And the ruling planet for the sign of Libra is the planet Venus. And that is probably one of the reasons why many Librans are attracted to the arts and to collecting things of beauty, because the planet Venus draws people to that which is beautiful, that is attractive. And the ruling metal, because every sign has metal associated with it, is copper. And copper comes also from the Venusian influence in that sign. So if you're trying to buy a gift for like a Libra person, something in copper would always be appreciated, or something very exotic in the arts is always appreciated. Libras, a lot of Libras like gold as well, which is a trait they share with Leos also. So anyways, if you're trying to shop for your Libra friends, get them something either that's an artistic thing like a painting or a sculpture, or something in copper as well would be a wonderful, wonderful gift idea. Interestingly, some notable Libras include Gandhi, Brigitte Bardot, I believe Barbara Walters is a Libra as well, and also the famous rocker Bruce Springsteen. Well, Karen, I hope this gives you a little more insight into your sign. It was great to have you along with me for this. And guys, next week I'll bring you another sign in the series for the mystical Zodiac.